What about the Hell in a Cell concept, first of all?
How about we talk about that crazy ass bump that I took off the top?
Yes, we are going to talk
That
about
was the number one. That match was crazy. It is. I think there's a fitting name for it, Hell in a Cell. We have 6 guys in there actually trying to beat the shit out of each other and throwing each other.
to a truck. You got
Truck,
to the truck.
cars, you're hitting you with steel cans and so forth. Man, when they asked me to they wanted to, this was Taker's signature stuff, I'll make you famous, okay? And what that means is he's going to make somebody famous by throwing them off the cage. I think the year before was Mick Foley.
Yep.
And then that year, I knew he was going to make somebody famous, but I damn sure I didn't know it was going to be me. So, and looking at the roster, I know they made a hell of a lot more cheese than the bump that I took, you know, so, which I should have been the one that kind of, you know. When they came to me about taking that fall there, I actually didn't even really think about it, you know, because I felt, well, hell, I jumped off the cage. But when they told me backwards, I think that's where we had a problem there. And then they were telling me how they wanted me to take the fall into a dump truck. Now, I will say this on record. Shane McMahon actually climbed this cage and actually convinced me that it was easy to do. He climbed up, they backed up this tow truck, whatever it was, filled with the hay, and this kid went up to the top cage and he actually took the bump. Not once, but twice.
Wow.
So he kind of talked to me, it's very easy, Keith, all you do is just don't even think about it. Just take a step back, close your eyes, and there you go. Now I did it. It wasn't good the first time. But when it came time for the show, the tow truck, the bed that came out there for the practice, didn't have these rails that go up. Now these rails are metal rails. So during the show, as the show was going, they backed up the truck, and it wasn't the same truck that came out there. It was a truck with rails. Now mentally, I got kind of nervous now, because if I didn't hit my cue the right way, I would have landed on that rail. It could have, you know,
Sure.
I could have seriously got injured. But thank God that night, you know, Taker kind of guided me the right way. And when he went to send me off, I kind of looked at him and said, hey, tell my family I love them. And here I go. Through the things that we say to each other during the heat of the match. And when I landed, if the world, everybody would look at the video, my lips couldn't stop shaking because of adrenaline in me. I was actually just really shaking, kind of, you know, scared that, you know, I can't believe that it just happened. You know, and really I didn't know if I was okay because I was kind of frozen there. And when they brought me to the back, they drove the tow truck to the back, I had a standing ovation back in the locker room. So once you see Kishi do that, you'll never see me do that again.
Well, but you did 2 of the biggest bumps the whole year.
Yeah.
On television.
Well, I never thought I'd go backwards, you know, but until this day too, you know, I kind of, you know, a bad hip, the effects of that bump there, because when I landed, I went directly through that hay and then the cushion that they had in that truck, and I could feel the springs when I hit the metal part of the bed. Mm. And it's just, you know, till this day I have problems sometimes.
Really?
Yeah, on my hip, you know, so. But that's the price you pay.
Well, listen, it was quite the bump.
I'm glad your fans remember, like that, remember that.